It's time for Timothy. Yes, boys and girls, here comes Timothy and all his wonderful friends to greet you. So come along with Timothy as he and his friend Orwick from the planet Gorlon are hijacked in space.
I don't see why Granny Patchett wants her yard mowed right this very instant. I could just as easily cut it after baseball practice instead of before. But no, do it now, she says. Baseball practice will wait. Little does she know. She's forgotten all about being young and playing baseball. I wonder whether girls ever played baseball back when Granny Patchett was a little girl. Granny Patchett's such a peppy lady. I bet she did play baseball at that. Anyway, it's different for boys. Ladies don't take baseball seriously. Oh, drat. The mower stopped. And for no reason at all. What's the matter with it? Come on, start, you dumb old machine. Oh, gosh, what am I going to do? I'll be late.
Ahem.
Who said that? I can't see anyone. Where are you?
Up here, in the apple tree.
Orwick, my friend from the planet Gorlon. You've been away so long, I was beginning to believe I'd just dreamed you up. But you're real as those apples, aren't you? Was that you made the power mower stop running?
Yep. I couldn't make myself heard over such a noisy contraption. How in the universe do you stand it?
Oh, we get used to it.
Sounds extremely primitive to me. There are better ways to cut grass, you know.
Like what?
Oh, I don't have time to go into them now. I've got a problem. I need your help on Gorlon. I'll tell you about it as soon as I untangle myself from all these branches.
Hey, that's a switch. You Gorlon natives think you're so advanced. How can I help you?
Oh, easy as grommets. You know those round things you stuff in your mouth and chew? Somehow you make it grow out of your mouth. Looks like a small balloon. Sometimes the balloon bursts and sticks all over your face. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
Sure. I've got some right here in my pocket. Bubble gum.
That's it. Bubble gun.
Not gun. Gum.
Well, it makes no difference what you call it. What's important is that we need it to complete our new secret Spanzer. The Spanzer is going to revolutionize space travel. But the Xeon motor won't stay put together. The metals reject every kind of glue. I remember you're trying to scrape bubble gum off your face. It really sticks tight. So I suggested to our leader that it might stick our motor together. My mission is to bring you and a supply of bubble gum to Gorlon for us to try. On the way, you can show me how to make the bubble come out of your mouth.
Will it take very long? I'm due at baseball practice pretty soon. I can't be late.
I'll guarantee you'll be back before anyone misses you. Come along. I've got my spaceship parked right over here behind a mulberry bush.
Terrific! I've always wondered what your end of the universe looks like. Gosh, Orwick, traveling across deep space is awful boring once you get over being surprised at all the weird sights. There's nothing to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I brought you a present. That'll help you pass the time. Open that cargo hold there in the corner.
Giggle, 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 giggle. Aroo, giggle, giggle.
Do you like him?
Giggle.
Well, sure, I guess so. What is he?
He's a Sisk, a pet Sisk. His name's Blooper. Lots of people on Gorlon keep them as pets. They make good watch Sisks.
Thanks a lot, Orwick. I've always wanted a pet of some kind. But there's one problem. I'd have to leave him with Granny Patchett, and animal hair makes her sneeze.
Don't worry. This is a no-hair breed. He's got another feature, too. See how his cheeks puff out? He carries things in them. He can bring 1 or 2 baseballs home from practice for you every evening, easy as grown-ups. Wouldn't you like that?
You bet! Just like an oversized chipmunk.
A what?
Oh, never mind. Thanks a lot for the gift, Orwick. How soon will we be to Gorlon?
Oh, it's not far from this point. Only through the tail of that comet and around the satellites of the moon orb.
Sit, Blooper. Oh, good boy. Now roll over.
Giggle, giggle.
Oh, look at that.
Giggle,
You're a pretty smart Sisk, you know it?
giggle, 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 giggle.
Oh, what's the matter, Orwick? What made that noise?
I don't know. We've stopped dead in space. A most unusual occurrence. I'll begin checking the instrument panel. There must be a malfunctioning somewhere.
Stand away from the hatch. We're coming aboard. Hold your hands in the air.
Fig Newton, the space pirate.
Well, if it isn't the chump from Gorlon, little did I suspect I'd find you here when we locked into this spacecraft. This makes it all the sweeter. Okay, Orwick, hand it over.
What's he talking about, Orwick? Hand over what?
Oh, don't play innocent with me. The bubble gun, of course.
I might have guessed you would steal the plans for our secret Spanzer, Fig. I suppose you're going to try and build a model of your own.
You guess right. We've already started. Only we've run into the same trouble you have, putting the Xeon motor together. It keeps falling apart. When we learned from our spies the reason for your Gorlon mission to Earth, we were quick to take off after you. And now we want it.
Your spies are wrong, Newton. Frisk me. You won't find a thing.
Search him, Soj. Don't miss an inch.
Nothing on him, boss. How about the Earthling?
Oh, hey, you needn't be so rough.
The Earthling's got nothing on him either, Newton. Maybe we made a mistake.
Are you spacey? I tell you, it's here. Tear this cabin apart, bolt by bolt, until you find it.
Nothing doing, boss. I've searched every nook and cranny of this spaceship. I can't find the bubble gun. What do we do now?
Well, I'm not beaten. I know they've stashed it somewhere. We'll lock these two up on the frozen asteroid until they agree to tell us where they've hidden the bubble gun. A few days in deep freeze ought to break down their resistance.
Come along, you guys, back to our spaceship. Giggle, 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 giggle. Oh, giggle, giggle, giggle.
Leave the Sisk here.
Oh, you mean you'd leave him to drift around the universe in this abandoned spaceship till he dies of starvation? No, sir, he goes with us.
Oh, the humiliation of it all. How can I ever explain this to Spaceborne Command? I'll be broken to private for sure.
I can't believe this. We're being hijacked way out in space. This place looks like the inside of a giant snowball, Orwick, and feels even colder. We'll freeze to death before the pirates come back. Can't you think of some way for us to get out of this prison? Use some of that Gorlon smartness.
Sorry, I'm fresh out of ideas at the moment. If only Fig Newton hadn't taken away my magnetic blip, I could contact someone on Gorlon to rescue us. As it is, none of my friends knows we're being held prisoners.
If we don't freeze, we'll flip out. Even the window is iced over. Makes me feel like I'm smothering. We don't have the foggiest notion of what the rest of the frozen asteroid looks like. Oh, what's this? Hey, Orwick, there's a peephole some other poor guy chipped out. Wow, there's a regular solar blizzard blowing. It kicks up the snow till you can't see anything out there.
A peephole? Can you see anything at all?
Cool it, Blooper. Go lie down somewhere. Well, off in the distance I can just barely see another building. It's lots bigger than this one. Looks like it has doors on one side, like hangar doors. But everywhere else all I can see is snow. Funny looking fluffy snow. I'll bet we would sink right down through it if we weren't wearing snowshoes. You want to look?
Not a very bright picture for escape. The only sunny spot so far is that the pirates haven't captured the bubble gum. By the way, where did you hide it, Timothy?
Here, Blooper. Come here, boy.
I told you those pouches of his were handy. Good thinking, Timothy. But it won't work a second time.
Why not?
Oh, Fig Newton may be evil, Timothy, but he's not stupid. Eventually, he'll figure out your hiding place. So as I see it, our first priority is to find a better hiding place for the gum.
But where? These walls and floor are hard as a rock. Without tools, we can't dig in it.
Surely there's some little out-of-sight crevice or crack that Newton won't notice.
My brain is so cold and numb I can't think anymore, Orwick. I wish I had something to eat. Food would warm me up for a little while. Maybe then I could come up with an idea.
Food? Food makes you Earth people warm? Oh, why didn't you say so? I always carry a few sandwiches in my pack when I travel. Here, have one. I won't miss it. We Gorlons eat only once a week.
A blue sandwich?
Certainly. Aren't they all?
Oh. If I weren't so starved, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole, but... Why, it tastes great.
Naturally. Full of fat, soluble frisbees, they tell me.
You look cold, Orwick. Would eating a sandwich warm you up, too?
Oh, I'm afraid not. Our metabolism is different from yours. Why is Blooper setting up such a racket?
Beats me. I'd say he had cornered some little animal, but that's impossible in this place. Here, Blooper. Come here, boy. Where are you? Oh, my gosh, Orwick. Look at that.
Why, it's a foot.
A foot that wiggles. That means no, Blooper, no. Stop that. Let go of that foot right now. Orwick, that looks like a human foot. Come on out. Don't cry, please. We won't hurt you. Come on, we're friends. Let us see you.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't so much frightened as startled, and I hid because I feared you might be unfriendly. I am Narda, from the planet Orb.
Orb? Why, that's one of the moons circling Gorlon. Did Fig Newton kidnap you, too?
Yes, he did. He's demanding a lot of ransom money from my father. Fig Newton is planning to build a fleet of fast spaceships so he can rob space travelers. In fact, he's already working somewhere on this frozen asteroid building a model. No one in space will be safe from Newton and his gang once it's completed. But I think he's having some trouble with the model. He's awfully cross.
Oh, how long have you been a prisoner here, Narda?
3 days?
But how do you keep from freezing in this awful cold?
With these. They're energy rocks. I scooped up a lot of them from Orb when I heard the pirates say they were going to bring me to this frozen asteroid. Want some?
You just saved our lives, Narda. I'm beginning to feel warm already. Say, Orwick, something is bothering me. Why do the pirates want to steal my bubble gum? Why don't they simply sneak down to Earth and steal their own?
Something in their chemistry makeup. Rumor has it that they disintegrate completely in the dense atmosphere of Earth. I wish they'd try it. That would solve all our problems.
Then keeping my bubble gum from falling into the pirates' hands is really important, isn't it? Gosh, the whole universe is in danger. We gotta find a hiding place. I won't give up. I won't.
Neither will I, buddy.
Listen, I hear the pirates coming back.
I'm not gonna give up that gum. They'll have to take it from me by force. You two hide in one of the crevices. If Fig Newton has to hunt for you, that'll slow him down some.
Okay, you. We're tired of playing games. We want that bubble gun.
You will,
Hey, boss, what's wrong with the little guy? He's got no hands.
He's fading clear out of sight. Grab him, quick, before he runs away. He's run outside. After him. He must have the gun balls on him.
Oh, boss, he can't run very far in that deep snow. He's not wearing snowshoes like we are. He'll sink like a stone.
Idiot! He can throw away the gun balls. Do you want to shovel this whole asteroid in order to recover them? Move, I tell you!
Oh, Orwick, poor Timothy. What made him disappear?
It's a complete mystery to me.
Where has he gone? Will we ever see him again?
Of course we will. I promise you. At least as long as Timothy's invisible to the pirates, they can't find him either. And more important, the 4 pieces of gum he's carrying.
Orwick, Narda, it's me, Timothy.
Oh, Timothy, you're safe. How did you manage to escape from the pirates?
I flattened myself against the door as the pirates ran out. They didn't expect that. And I thought up a plan. First, I want you to take these balls of gum and chew them. Push your tongue into the middle of the gum and blow. Like this. Bigger. Bigger. Oh, much bigger than that. As big as your heads. There. Oh. That's it. Now get ready to follow me out of here, away from this place. The freezing air outdoors will harden the gum till it is rigid as a balloon. Put your arms around it and hold it against you. If my plan works, the balloon ought to float us over the top of the snow.
Good thinking, pal. Since the blizzard always blows in the same direction, we should float straight towards that hangar snowball, right?
But what good will that do us, Timothy? What will we do then?
Well, I'm not sure, but anything's better than staying in this prison, isn't it? Come here, Blooper. I'll carry you.
Whee! Will you look at that?
What is it, Orwick? What's that big machine?
That, my dear, is a copy of the Gorlon's secret spanzer. That turkey, Fig Newton, has been building it in here in this enormous snowball. This is his workshop. By grunets, it seems to be almost finished, too.
Pretty impressive, Orwick.
Will it fly? Can it take us away from this awful frozen asteroid?
Only when the xenon motor is fixed. Hey, what's that? What's that shouting I hear?
It's the pirates. They've followed us here. They'll take us prisoners again. Oh, we're trapped.
Not yet. Quick, both of you. Dump all your energy rocks into this bucket. Now pack snow in on top of them. Lots of snow. That's good. Orwick, you take this last piece of bubble gum and run, both of you. Hide in the spancer. This is your chance to test your theory about the Xeon motor, Orwick. I sure hope it works.
What about you, Timothy? Aren't you coming with us?
Don't worry about me. I'll be all right. Run!
There's no place else for them to go, I tell you. They've got to be in... Hey...
Oh, what a sight. Look at them. They look like two ugly popsicles. Fig Newton and Soj are finding out what it means to be stranded on the frozen asteroid.
I'm still not sure what happened, Timothy. Why did you want us all to throw that snow on top of our energy rocks?
Simple. The warm energy rocks melted the snow, so that when Fig Newton and Soj caught up with us, I had a bucket full of water from the melting snow. By timing it so that I splashed the bucket of water over them just as they came through the hangar door.
Ah, the Arctic blast of air blowing through the open door froze them hard as a rock. They couldn't wiggle an eyebrow. We'll radio Spaceborne Command Post to pick them up. They'll be the most surprised captives in the universe when they thaw out, won't they? Spaceborne Command will be very pleased to know, too, that my idea about the bubblegum gluing the xenon motor together works. Why, I may even get a promotion out of this. Everything worked out great, didn't it?
Oh, hey, watch it, Orwick. You just sat down on me.
Whoops, I'm sorry. You know, Timothy, I believe I figured out the reason you turned invisible. It could be eating that blue sandwich. It happens now and then.
Is there any remedy?
Not that I've heard of, but you're the first Earthling to eat a blue sandwich. You're not worried, are you? Think of all the fun you can have surprising your friends.
Big deal.
Oh, in school, you can peek over the teacher's shoulder and read the answers on all the exam questions.
Orwick, I wouldn't do a thing like that.
Oh, suit yourself.
Is that Earth? It's beautiful. All blue and white swirls. Why, Timothy, I can see you again. You're no longer invisible.
You're right, Narda. Oh, wow. I've never been so glad to see myself. Well, you know what I mean.
Extremely interesting. I wonder whether the minute particles of radiation acting on your molecular structure are responsible. I'll run a check on it with our scientists. We ought to conduct a second experiment, though, to be positive. Eat another sandwich, Timothy?
Not on your life, Orwick. I'm finished with blue sandwiches forever.
I would like to visit your planet someday, Timothy. It must be a wonderful place to live. Are all the people on Earth like you? Are all humans caring, wanting to help each other?
Well, not everybody yet, Narda, but we're working on it. We depend on each other. We should care for one another. Oh, Narda, how would you like to keep Blooper? He likes you, and I really don't believe Granny Patchett would be very keen on my owning a pet.
I'd like to keep him. Thank you, Timothy.
Get ready to eject, Timothy. We're approaching the perigee of our final orbit.
Roger, Orwick. Bye, Narda. Orwick, next time you visit me, I hope you'll be piloting one of your new secret spancers. Open up the hatch, pal. Say, Orwick, Granny Patchett's grass is mowed. Did you do that?